Dave, first just with Emmett Sheehan getting the start today, what are you hoping to see from him, and just what is the plan for him considering he is going to be on short rest?
I feel good about Emmett today. I just, obviously this is a good ball club over there, trying to find a way to win a ball game here. Just to be on the attack. The fastball should play, using his breaking ball, his changeup, and just kind of stay on the attack, these guys. Again, good hitting ball club, but as far as kind of plan, I feel good with the leverage guys that we have available. And for me, if he can touch the sixth inning, that'd be great, but give us what he can.
What have you learned from the Astros in this series thus far, just considering how aggressive they've been?
I think that, and this is a team that's also missing two of their better players, right? I think certainly a heavy right-handed lineup, but they just take professional at-bats. They hit to the whole field. They put the ball in play. They're playing good defense, and they can really pitch. They do a good job preventing runs. So certainly a good test for us, and we haven't fared too well the first two games, but hopefully we can salvage the series today.
Dave, I know you said today was the day you were going to have Ruiz start in the outfield. When we talked to Teoscar in Kansas City, one of the biggest reasons he said he didn't want to participate in the home run derby was because he didn't want to risk aggravating that groin injury that put him on the IL. He's hitting a .188 the last 30 games, slugged .320. Doesn't seem to be moving that well in right field. Is there any consideration to give him maybe the rest of the week plus the All-Star break to be as close to 100% as possible for the second half?
He's not playing today. He's a little banged up with the foot, the foul ball. So that's actually the reason why he's not in there today. I've tried to give him certain days to get back, to give a blow here or there. So I think, to be quite honest, I'm going to see how his foot feels. If we get some testing, that might kind of, paint a better picture. But as far as the question, if he's fine to play, I'm not going to just sit him for a week when he says he feels good but still not performing.
What's the difference? You guys are so conscious of not only the micro but the macro. What's the difference as far as giving the pitcher that extra time for the big picture, but a position player also?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is on the pitching side. Typically, when there's overexertion or workload, then you're talking about arm injuries that potentially could affect the season or the following season. Where typically with position players, if they're fatigued or tired, that doesn't lead to season-ending injuries or the following year injuries.
Are you concerned about his groin, and just if that's a factor?
I'm not. I do think that there's some swing mechanic things that need to get cleaned up. More speaking to the path to the baseball. The sprint speed, the reaction time, all is in line with what he's done defensively. Certainly not playing right field the way he's capable of and what we've seen. But I don't think it's the groin or the hip flexor, whatever it was, is the reason.
Do you think the injured list could be a possibility, or not even think about that now?
Yeah, I mean, we're getting scans right now on the flip.
Okay.
So we're kind of trying to figure out if what that looks like. Tommy's got a toe thing. He got hit on the toe yesterday, so he's a little hobbly today too. So we're kind of managing right now. It's a perfect storm.
Do you want me having scans as well?
He's going to be having a scan as well, yes.
So, yesterday notwithstanding, you guys have a really good record in the day. Is there anything to that? Maybe it's generally a getaway day and your depth is better. Do you see any reason why you're playing so well in the day?
I don't know. I think if I had one thing to think about is I like getting guys that typically don't play regularly playing day games. And I think that infusion of energy kind of gets you through the day. And certainly if you look at the lineup today, we have a lot of guys that aren't in there regularly. So hopefully that formula works.
the hunger that they want to prove themselves in it.
Yeah, absolutely. That they're in a ball game. Yeah.
Yesterday, both Blake Snell and Treinen took part in live BPs. What's just next for them tomorrow, and how do they come out of it today?
They both feel good coming out of it today. They'll both start rehab next week. Not sure exactly which days, but Blake Treinen will do a 1-inning rehab stint in OKC with the OKC team, and I think Blake Snell will do one with the Rancho team, if I'm not mistaken.
I know you mentioned just some of the injuries on the position player side, but does it feel like just the light at the end of the tunnel is starting to peek through on the pitching side?
Yeah, I think so. I think as we got some guys on the position player side nicked up, on the pitching side we're starting to kind of see some hope. So yeah, I think that we're not all synced up, but yeah, that's a good thing on the pitching side.
What's the plan for Tyler Glasnow?
Tyler is going to go. He's throwing a pen right now. Yeah, he should probably just be finishing up right now, and then if that goes well, then he should be penciled in this week. We haven't decided which day, but it'll be this week, this coming week, next week.
So the notes was Yamamoto first off May from hockey. Any chance that could change depending on the Astros?
Absolutely.
It's open-ended.
It's open-ended.
With the thought they're maybe getting extra time after extending or
Potentially, Eric, yeah.
Are you anticipating who of your players might be chosen as reserves?
I am anticipating, and hopefully we'll find out soon enough. But yeah, I think we got some deserving guys. Certainly, obviously, the Max Muncy injury is kind of hurts, but obviously Yamamoto, I think, is certainly worthy. I think Andy's worthy, so we'll see. I'm kind of waiting.
You got your own things to deal with here, but how much are managers trying to lobby you already to have their guys start the game?
Yeah, you know what? There's actually only a few kind of viable options. So a couple, 2 or 3. So we'll see. Fortunately for the manager, I don't get a choice on the roster. So that's good and bad because I can't kind of just pick my guys, but I don't have the pressure of hearing from other managers. But as far as the starting pitcher, that's my decision, and I'm thinking through that.
Are you thinking about a tall guy in Pittsburgh with a mustache?
I'm thinking about a tall guy, but we'll see.
Last one, guy. Can you just speak to Yamamoto's consistency? He had a little blip a couple weeks ago, but he's right back on track, and just what he's been able to do in a year and a half here.
You know, Yoshinobu's been great. It's not linear. I think that he's shown the ability to beat good ball clubs, pitch in big ball games, and manage stress, limit damage, all that stuff. So yeah, I think he's back to kind of being who he is, and not surprising. I'm just really impressed with what he's done since a year and a half of being here.
Thanks, Sam.
Yeah, thanks guys. Yeah,
Thanks, Dave.
yeah.